Welcome to Wisdom of the World. Today I'm going to tell a story from Norway, and it's about using our time on this earth well. It's called the Beer Keg, and it goes like this. Once upon a time there was a boy who trained to make beer in the north of Norway. He did very well, and after many years he decided that he wanted to do something else in his life. So he left, and the beer maker had promised him quite a bit of money if he left, but the boy said, please just give me a beer keg. A keg is a small barrel, say 30 liters, because the beer that is made here is just the very best in this world. So please give me a beer keg. And that's all I will take. So the boy left with this beer keg. Now, beer keg, small barrel, but still quite heavy to carry. So he carried, and every, kilometer he walked, it got more and more heavy. So he sat down and he really wanted to drink with somebody. So an old man came by with a big beard, and he said, what are you doing here? And he says, I'm just sitting down and waiting for somebody to come and have a beer with me so that my keg will a bit lighter. The man says, why don't you drink with me? I'm thirsty. And the boy said, yeah, sure, but tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? And he says, I am from Providence, from heaven, from above. I really am. And then the boy said, I won't drink with you, because you people from heaven, you create such distinctions between people, and you give out justice so unequally, so that some people become terribly rich and other people become horribly poor. No, I will not drink with you. So he got up and he walked some more, and after a while again he got very tired, sat down. Another man came by, an old man, and again, he says, what are you doing here? And the boy says, I want to drink with somebody. Why don't you drink with me? And the boy says, actually, yes, who are you? And the man says, I'm quite well known. I'm the devil. I'm from way below. And then the boy says, I won't drink with you. You create nothing but misery and pester people. And people blame you for everything that goes wrong. No, I will not drink with you. So again, he goes and he walks. After a while, gets very heavy again, and he sits down, and then he sees a very, very, very skinny man coming by. Again, the man says, why don't you drink with me? And he says, who are you? He says, I am death. And the boy says, okay, I will drink with you, because you are fair to all people, rich or poor. You give them the same treatment. And so they sat and they drank, and Death said, I've never tasted such good beer. And he just really, he says, I feel so good, I don't know how to thank you. And when Death thought about that, he said, okay, this beer keg will never ever finish. There will always be more in there. And he says, it'll also be a magic healing potion. So whenever you give this to somebody, they will heal. There's only one but. If I am at the head of the bed, then that person will die. So the boy became quite a famous healer. He was well known, and he traveled around, and in the end he became rich and powerful. And he was called to the palace because there was a princess who was very, very sick, and everybody was desperate to heal her. And the doctor says, no, she cannot be healed anymore. So this guy was called in, and he comes into the room and he sees Death sitting at the head of the bed. So he said, no way, I think I cannot heal her. But Death was sort of, nodding, falling asleep, and then she would be a bit better. And then, so one time when Death fell asleep, he told the assistants, turn the bed around really quick. And so they turned the bed around. And then he gave her a drink right away. And then she got better. And Death said, now you cheated me. Now we are even. And the boy said, yeah, well, I had to, because otherwise, you know, they promised me I could be the king and have married his daughter. And Death said, that won't do you any good, because your time is up. Now you belong to me. And then the boy said, well, okay, if that has to be, that has to be, but can I first say, you know, he's a Christian boy, can I say the Lord's Prayer? And the devil said, sure, you can do that. And the boy just never said the prayer. He never said that, and so he kept on living. But then one day, after Death had seen all of that for some time, he thought of a trick. So he got a big, large board, put it on in the boy's bedroom, and wrote on there the Lord's Prayer. And in the morning, the boy woke up, you know, with sleepy eye, and just read what was right in front of him. And he only realized what was happening when he had said amen, and the prayer was over. So Death could take him. So the message of the story is, use your time well on earth. Death is never very far. Thank you.